Are you trying to figure out which neighborhood on the Portland Peninsula is right for you, the West End or the East End? Well, the two couldn't be more completely different. So today I'll walk you through the main differences in their character, lifestyle, and the amenities that each offers differently and some similarities. And if you're still on the fence by the end of this video, feel free to book a Zoom call with me and I'd be happy to discuss more about the different neighborhoods with you. I'm Will Fuller with Legacy Properties Sotheby's International Realty here in Portland, Maine. And this is Living in Portland, Maine. So, what's the vibe of the West End like? Well, if you love classic architecture and brick homes and row houses, the West End might be for you. The West End is known for its 19th century Victorian brick row houses, and it's one of the most established neighborhoods in Portland, with beautiful tree-lined streets and a relaxed residential feel. Living in the West End gives you that classic New England city experience, with lots of architectural history and a very neighborly community vibe. Plus, there's access to scenic spots like the Western Promenade Park, with some of the best views in the city. If you're a fan of a slower pace and a quintessential historic charm, the West End might be for you. And if you'd like to see what homes are currently available in the West End, or find out what homes might be coming up, subscribe to this channel or feel free to reach out to me directly. And sometimes we know about properties hitting the market before they actually hit, and we can get you in front of those. So, how does the vibe of the East End or Munjoy Hill differ from the West End? Well, if the West End is all about classic charm, then the East End is about energy and dramatic views of Casco Bay. Because the East End is home to the famous Eastern Promenade, a beautiful expansive park that overlooks Casco Bay with sweeping lawns down to the water and the East End Beach. The Eastern Promenade is your gateway to multiple different activities, or just leisurely enjoying this beautiful park, having picnics, or whatever you might be open to doing. Munjoy Hill has been rapidly growing and attracting more residents who love its eclectic mix of old and new. There are cozy historic homes alongside modern condos and single families with sweeping views of Casco Bay. The East End has a bit more of a lively, artsy vibe with trendy cafes and restaurants and close proximity to Portland's Old Port and with shopping and nightlife. And then there's also a Bayside neighborhood close by and Washington Avenue corridor. If you're curious if the East End could be a fit for you, let's talk. You can book a quick Zoom call with me so we can discuss what you're looking for. And I'm here to help you make the best choice that's right for your lifestyle. So what's the difference in the housing and the lifestyle between the West End and the East End? Well, in the West End, you'll often find that there are quite a few larger homes. They're historic, feature elegant details from the Victorian era, and many homes here have been beautifully preserved and updated with modern touches. The West End is ideal if you appreciate character and a more traditional atmosphere. Now over on the East End, homes can range from quaint classic homes, single-family homes, to modern condos. The East End tends to have a more urban feel with walkable streets and easy access to cafes, restaurants, art studios. If you're a fan of modern architecture and want to be close to the hustle and bustle of Portland's downtown, the East End could be a great match. What about dining and entertainment on the West End? Well, the West End is known for some great hidden gems, including a few cozy neighborhood restaurants like Cheval, a local institution such as the Roma Cafe, which has been around for generations, or a breakfast standout like Hot Supper. On the East End, you have tons of options for dining. For example, Duck Fat is famous for its Belgian fries and shakes. And you've got Makuchi's right around the corner with its iconic slab pizza. There are wine tasting rooms, new coffee shops such as Double Great at the top of Munjoy Hill. So if you love a lively atmosphere, you'll probably be spending a lot of time in the East End. By the way, if you're enjoying this tour of neighborhoods on Portland's peninsula, feel free to subscribe to this channel as I post weekly videos updating, talking about the market, the different neighborhoods, about Portland and surrounding communities in this great state of Maine. So, which neighborhood is the right one for you? Here's a quick breakdown. If you're looking for a peaceful, historic vibe with classic New England charm, the West End may be your perfect match. You'll have a close-knit community, great architecture, and plenty of parks to enjoy. On the other hand, if you're looking for a more upbeat, accessible lifestyle with incredible water views, the East End, Munjoy Hill might be the right fit for you. It's more modern and it has a youthful, artsy vibe with all the conveniences of city life close by. Of course, there's a lot more to consider beyond these first impressions, so if you're serious about moving to Portland, Maine, let's talk. I'd be happy to answer your questions in a Zoom call, over the phone, texting, whatever you're most comfortable with to help you figure out which neighborhood best aligns with your goals. I hope this comparison of Portland, Maine's West End versus East End on the Portland Peninsula really helps you gain a better insight as to which neighborhood might be a really good fit for you. Portland, Maine is a city with so much variety, and there really is something here for everyone. If you would love to explore Portland, Maine a little further and what it's like to live here or which neighborhood might be best, I would love to have that conversation with you. You can book a Zoom call with me anytime to talk it over and get personalized advice. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Living in Portland, Maine. I will continually post more videos like this to help you get to know our beautiful city that much better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.